Hey, what's up, Taylor? We got week 3 here for you. Starting out with some squats, did a triple. Might have overshot this one a little bit. I'm kind of thinking this is probably more like a 7.5. Like the weights are feeling good when in my warm-ups and stuff, so I decided to throw on 345. Yeah, kind of maybe got a little greedy there. Next up, we got sets of 10 at 235, and then I increased those to 245. Dude trying to get a kettlebell next to me. That's just yeah, sorry about the angle too. There was a class going on next to me, so I had like nowhere to freaking film. But yeah, I got these sets of 10 done. I thought the control looked a little bit better this week. Overall, these felt all right. I mean, 245 for sets of 10 is pretty high for me. Since I got some time here, since we're watching these 10s, kind of touch on how the week went. It feels like, honestly, this third week feels like I've done 6 weeks. I mean, it just felt like this training block has felt like it's taken forever. I am very, very ready for a deload week next week. My God, especially like mentally, I am just exhausted. SI joint doing okay. I said it in the comments towards the Wednesday, Friday portion of my workout, especially towards Friday. SI joint was kind of getting a little cranky inside and outside of the gym. So I decided that my back off sets on tempo pin squats and also my back off sets on deadlift, I just left them as is, didn't try and increase the weight at all. Let's see, this is Saturday, and waking up I had no SI joint pain, which is awesome because I did the previous couple days. And then getting to the gym, doing deadlifts, it kind of flared up a little bit. Like right now, it's kind of meh. I mean, I wouldn't call the pain any more than the 3 or 4. The pain's not bad, but I am trying to stay ahead of it, not worsen it. So I think if I just stay smart, don't push it when it feels bad, I think I'll be all right. Pretty sure my shoulder felt good this week. I didn't put anything in the notes, and I can't really think of anything. So I think the shoulder's all right. Next up, we're moving on to bench. I hit 235 for a triple at RPE 7. And here is that. One thing I think I do need to remember to do is to reach my chest to the bar. I think I kind of collapse a little bit, especially after that for my first rep. So I think that's a cue that I need to make sure I nail into my head, reaching my chest to the bar. I'm trying to stay locked in there. I think these 4s went pretty smooth. Super easy. Did a couple sets of 4 at 220. I think these felt pretty good as well. Bench is going well, I think. Just keep on pushing, and I think we got a chance of the PR at this next meet. Yeah, I rated this last one RP8. I was probably just more exhausted than anything else. You can see the bar kind of slowing down a bit. That was pretty tough. Moving on, we got some pause deadlifts. Did a PR of 450. I thought this looked all right. One thing I was really, really, really trying to focus on, you mentioned it, actually Bryce just mentioned it in his Form Check Friday, this last Friday, is pulling the slack out of the bar, not hearing that click. So let me know if you hear the click of the barbell, because that 450, I don't think there was a click. I was super locked in, and I tell you what, I can feel so much more tension. I feel so much better. I feel like it holds my back angle a lot better if I just, pull the slack out, pull myself into tightness. That is a great cue, so keep nailing me with that cue. And if you hear that bar click, get on me about it. So yeah, I think these felt pretty good though. I was pushing the weights today on this day, so I think this was Wednesday, so it must have, my SI joint, I think was feeling still pretty good on Wednesday. I think it was more Friday, Saturday was when it started kind of catching up with me a bit. After these pause deadlifts, we did tempo bench. Wasn't too happy with my single. I think just wasn't too happy on the descent. 225 is a little low for me, but I didn't want to increase the weight because I just wasn't great on the descent. Then I did 185 for some sets of 4. The weight moved good, but I kept these all at RP 7.5 because I was just really trying to focus on keeping that tempo on the way down the same. You can see that one kind of sped up a bit towards the bottom, and that was way too fast. So kind of kept. I knew I could do it. I just needed to focus more on it. So again, this movement's still fairly foreign to me. Only 3 weeks in. So still trying to get it down. It's a lot harder than it sounds. I've realized. Moving on to the next day, which was Friday, we did we did the tempo pin squats. So the set before this 275 set, I lowered the pins one right before the set because I had filmed the prior set. I'm like, it looks a little high. I should probably lower it. So that's why you kind of see me kerplunk, especially on that first rep. I'm like, oh God, where are these pins at? So, but I think this is freaking awesome. Just brutal, absolutely brutal exercise. But yeah, it really focuses me on not, raising my hips out of the hole and using those glutes and hips to drive me out. These sets of 6 freaking sucked. I think it was more so on this first set. You can see that I lose my air at the bottom. I just literally could not hold my air for the entire rep. But I just stopped being a pussy really on that second and third set and held my freaking air as bad as I wanted to breathe out. So yeah, it was just this first set I think that I just couldn't hold it in. But yeah, these were absolutely brutal. Like I said, I only did 3 sets of these. Just tried to keep the weight low. Tried to give my low back kind of a break. I'm going to skip ahead here. Wow, those sets took forever. Okay, anyways, moving on, we did competition bench for a triple, did 230. And dude, like, my hip was feeling totally fine, and then on this freaking set, it just cramped up like a son of a gun. Which is why I rushed that last rep. Freaking jumped out of the bench, and yeah, as you can see. Phone randomly just died on me, so couldn't film the other sets. 470 for a triple, that's a PR. You can see this first rep, I thought it went up pretty good, and then someone called me, and I lost the rest of the footage. So that was great. So don't have those other 2 reps, but it felt good. I think it looks pretty good too. Again, nail me on it if you hear the click. I think that I heard some clicks on these back offsets. I don't think I heard it on that first rep of my triple set, but I think I did hear it on some of these back offsets. But I thought my back angle looked pretty good on these. I thought these moved really well. Let me know if you're seeing anything. You can really see my back angle really well with the contrast with my shirt and then the light outside. So yeah, overall thought these went pretty well. So let me know what you're thinking. But kind of a long video here. I'll let you know how the SI joint's feeling next week. I mean, if it feels like it does right now, it still kind of hurts. It's a deload week. I'm definitely not going to push it very hard. So just try and get me healthy for the next block. But hey, we're making progress. I looked back at like my first 3 weeks of the last block we did, and I have made leaps and bounds. So yeah, ton of progress. Looking forward to your feedback, man. Thank you.